While this log looks good at first, it really has two big horns on it, and we're going to have to adjust right here. We're going to try to put the horns up.
Wow. Alright, let's see where we're at now. Okay, 16. That will work.
Hey, welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Jerry from Bigelow Woodcraft, and we're going to get milling today. I've been in Florida for 3 weeks, and I've been itching to get back to get working. So this order today, I'm going to try to get 10.5 inch by 3.5 or 2x4s, nominal 2x4s. Not sure now with this big swoop in it if I'm going to get it or not, but let's see how big it is. 11, 13. So it's probably going to play as 11-inch cant. 13, 13 and a half. It's probably going to, like I said, it's probably going to play as about 11-inch cant. So I'm going to get 8. Boy, oh boy, I'm not going to get 10 out of it. Maybe I can get, yeah. Well, it's going to be close. We'll give it a look-see over as we go and see what happens. Best we can do is best we can do. This has, I mentioned in the beginning, 2 horns on them. I have the horns up. I don't know how long is this even long enough. He needs 10 12-foot 2x4s. This is 12 foot 4 inches. So we'll see how this goes. Boy, I'm having a problem today. I've lost 3 Fat Maxes in the last week. I had to go, I have no idea where they're at. 3 Stanley Fat Maxes. This is the 3rd one. This is my last one. I just walked up to the shed to get it, or into the garage to get it. So, anybody have any Fat Maxes extra laying around? Send them my way. Address is in the description of the channel. Okay, let's cut this, and the mill's been warmed up. Power, everything's working. After 3 weeks, you just never know what's going to happen. Things just seem to sometimes break themselves. But let me give you a good look at this log.
All right, it's a white pine, and let's give you a little look. I have about 2.5 inches jacked up there, and it's floating on this end. I do have both clamps up, and the other clamp here.
The funny thing about those Fat Maxes, I always put them in the same place. I'm very particular about my tape measures. You've seen my garage. It's a mess. But my tape measures, I always keep those things in a place. And I guess I don't anymore.
This gives you an idea how big the horns are on this log.
On the mill is a stellite blade with just 1 log on it. All right, let's see if we can get that little swoop out of there now and still have a lot of log left. I don't think we're gonna have a lot of log. right, so we're gonna flip this 180 degrees and cut the crown off and see what kind of tension we have on this thing.
It may be quicker to use the log PV or the log cant, but I'm still practicing using this log turner that I built. I'm very glad I built it. It's sure taken the pressure off my lower back.
That sure beats turning it by hand, doesn't it? All right, so no clamps needed here. Let's get these shims out of here.
These conveyors also save my lower back. This is a full speed return. Gives you an idea how fast it brings it back. It's not as fast as I'd like, but it's about 10 seconds over the length of the mill.
So this piece will go back on.
Here I'm standing up the individual 3.5-inch cants to cut my 2x4s out of. I think the next build definitely has to be a power clamp. This is always tough, trying to move these in and out.
We're on scale for 1.5-inch boards. So we're gonna cut it and march her all the way down. See what we get. We should get them, guys. We're gonna get them. Excellent.
I didn't want to bore you with cutting all the individual 2x4s, but trust me, they all turned out great. I'll show you here in a minute. But cut and repeat, cut and repeat, cut and repeat.
Boy, I like those silly cut bands. These things look like they've been planed. I'll give you a good close-up of them. Let's get them all stacked up here. These are not for me. These are for a friend of mine. They're purlins for a garage barn, a garage type build or a barn build. Yeah, these are really nice. Little waning here and there. But for purlins, it doesn't matter. Little sawdust on them, but not bad. He actually needs probably a couple 8-footers, because he'll probably nip these off on the ends. So he may, the ones with that waning on it, like that one, so he'd need another 2 or 4 foot piece. So I'm gonna give him a couple 8-footers that I already have in a pile. Oh, don't fall, Jerry. All right, let me give you a close-up.
And we ended up getting the full 10.
Nice day at the sawmill today. March 21st today. Been home exactly 1 week. Oops, hopefully this wind isn't blowing us out. It's pretty nice out. It's sunny and in the 30s today. I think it's going up to 50 today. It was in the 70s, but those are bonus days in March. It's still winter. Actually, today or yesterday or tomorrow, the first day of spring. So, happy spring, guys. Long, equal days, equal nights. Take care. We'll see you out at Sawmill next time. Have a great day.